Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about today's video, and before you say it, I know I say it all the time because I am super excited anytime I get to do a video for YouTube. But today I'm really excited about this topic, and the topic is how to change your attitude from negative to positive. Now let's just be honest, if you had to sit and think for just a few minutes, you know at least one person comes to mind when you think of having a negative attitude. And sadly, some people have negative attitudes all the time. Me personally, I don't understand how you do that. So today we're going to talk about how to go from negative to positive. Now, we all have heard about the power of our attitude, right? And you know that your attitude has a lot of power. It can draw people to you, but it can repel people away from you. And it's our attitude that determines how much we succeed in life. And that is so true. Now, how do we change our attitude? You might be asking. Well, here are six tips that are very helpful in changing your attitude. So number one, be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling about whatever it is that's going on in your life. You have to be honest with yourself. Stop living in denial, because that helps nobody. Living in denial is not healthy, and it serves no real purpose. Not at all. Admit and then accept that there is an issue, and then and only then can you begin the process of changing things. Okay. Number two, get clear on the reason behind your attitude. You know, it bothers me to no end when someone has an attitude and you ask them why, and they say, I don't know. Yeah, you do know. You're not being honest with yourself. That's why you're saying that you don't know, because you know why you have an attitude. So be clear about where your attitude is coming from. You can't fix what you don't or won't acknowledge. Let me say that again. You cannot fix what you don't or won't acknowledge. Period. You can't fix it if you're not willing to acknowledge it. This is the time that you need to go and be by yourself and do some thinking about things. Because chances are, if you have an attitude with someone or about something, it really has nothing to do with them at all. If there's something else that's driving your attitude. Now, you're taking it out on the person that you're taking it out on, but really it's not about that person. That's why you got to be honest and clear about what it is that's bothering you. Number three, check your attitude at the door. The last thing you want to do is take your nasty, stank, crusty attitude home and take out your frustration on your family. I'm sorry, let me put a pin right there because I need to say that one more time. The last thing you want to do, let me backtrack, check your attitude at the door. Because the last thing that you want to do is take your nasty, stank, crusty attitude home and take it out on your family. You may have had a rough day at work. Your supervisor may have gotten on your last good nerve, or a coworker, or whoever, a cafeteria person, I don't know. Somebody got on your nerve, but you don't dare take that stuff home to your family because they have nothing to do with that. They have done nothing to you. Okay, be sure you are not taking out your frustration on the people that have done nothing to you. And I can't stress that enough. Do you know how many times I've had someone take out their frustration on me, but I've not done anything to you? What I'm trying to do is help you figure out where this anger is coming from. But you want to take out the attitude on me? Don't do it. Check that at the door, because I'm not the one for it. Number four, change your attitude. Do what you can legally. Let me stress that, legally do to change your attitude. Maybe you need to get in a workout, grab a drink at Starbucks, take a hot bath, listen to some soothing music. And I just made a little note here in my notes that I love. I have a CD, and it's called the Native American Flute Music. I absolutely love that CD. It is so calming and so relaxing. And I've always used that CD when I taught yoga classes. But even now, sometimes I feel like I'm just getting a little stressed. I get a little anxious, depending on what it is and what I'm working on. And I will put that CD on and listen to maybe the first 3 songs or so. And it's just so soothing, and it helps me to relax. So whatever it is you need to do to relax, you need to do that. Number 5, change how you look at things. Remember, it is not the event, the experience, or problem itself, but rather the way we respond to it that makes us feel the way we do. For example, if you feel like you have too much, for example, if you feel like you have too much house cleaning that you need to be doing every week, stop being so messy. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Stop being so messy. Then you won't have as much to clean up. Or if you have little people in your home, what you do is when you see Jonathan lay something where it has no business being, that's when you go, Jonathan, stop. Hold on. I need you to take that thing that you just laid down right there. I need you to go put it up in your room, specifically your toy box or wherever Jonathan puts his stuff. If you see your significant other make a sandwich, and I'm off the top of my head, I'm thinking peanut butter jelly sandwich, and there are crumbs on the counter, and you know that they're not going to think to wipe it up because they're so busy trying to go eat that sandwich, you tell your husband, honey, stop. Or your wife, stop right there. Before you walk away, eat that sandwich, I need you to get the dish rag and clean that up. That way, you don't have people creating mess for you. And then if you put things back where they belong, then you really don't have a whole lot of cleaning up to do as you go along. See? Easy fix, right? Number 6, have an attitude of gratitude. I say this one for last because I want you to always have an attitude of gratitude. Simply put, look for the good in everything. And let me put a pin right here. That is sometimes has been my downfall in life, where I'm always trying to look for the good in people. Sometimes I have to look real hard to find it, and sometimes I don't. So no matter how bad the situation is, there's always something to be grateful for. I don't care how bad things are, there's always something to be grateful for. When you wake up in the mornings and you're super sore, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. Let me say that one more time. There's always something to be grateful for. I have been in 3 car accidents where the car got totaled, but I am grateful that I was okay. Even if I had to go through some physical therapy, but I was okay and I'm still here. So there's always something to be grateful for. You know, there's some days that I wake up in the morning and I am so sore. I mean, if you all only knew how sore I really was on most days of the week, you would be like, Michelle, how in the world do you deal with this? But I do what I do for 2 reasons. I do it because I want to maintain a good, healthy weight. But I also do it because I'm a competitive power lifter. And so what happens is when you start a new training cycle, the weight doesn't go down. That weight does nothing but get heavier and heavier and heavier. Then you have a test day. You can take a week off, and then you're back in the gym training again. But I wake up some mornings, I'm sore, and it hurts to do everything but think about doing anything. And sometimes just thinking about doing stuff, I am so sore, but I'm thankful that I have the health and the strength to do what I do. That's why I said you can always find some good in everything. And I'm thankful that even if I wake up sore in the morning, I wake up in my right mind. I wake up with activity in my limbs. I wake up with a roof over top of my head. I wake up with food in my refrigerator. You see what I'm saying? So while I went to bed sore and I woke up sore, I'm thankful for all of these things because somewhere somebody didn't wake up with any of those things. And sadly, somebody didn't wake up at all. They went to bed last night thinking, when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and it never happened. So always, always, always look for something to be thankful for. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm thankful for my health, right? But you get the idea where I was going with that. So question. Here's a question. This is not a rhetorical question. Let me be clear. This is a question that I'm asking of you, and I want you to comment below your answer. So your question is, how have you changed your negative attitude to a positive one? And I want you, like I said, to comment below how you've changed your negative attitude. Because, see, everybody changes their negative attitude in different ways. So that is all I have to share with you today. I'll do a quick recap, and then I'll let you be. So to change your attitude from negative to positive, number 1, be honest with yourself. Number 2, get clear on the reason behind your bad attitude. Number 3, check your attitude at the door, especially if you come to see me. Number 4, change your attitude. Number 5, change how you look at things. And number 6, have an attitude of gratitude. Please be sure to comment below and let me know how you changed your negative attitude to a more positive one. Until our next video, I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for always giving me just a little bit of your time, and we'll talk again in the next video. Until then, take care.